Hey guys, it's Amy. I felt guided to come on and do a reading. Meditating before I hit record, I saw a construction worker and then a caution sign. So you may have someone in your energy that wants to work on things with you. Or it could be that you were the person connected to you as a construction worker. I saw a mother dancing with a child. Then I saw Aladdin. Then I saw a sound bath and then Easter egg. So this could be something that will be coming in around Easter time, which I believe is April 5th this year. Right now it is March 1st, so that's a little over a month away. I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot. Spirit, show me what the viewer needs to see and what the viewer needs to know at this time. Show me what the viewer needs to see, what the viewer needs to know, please. You need to see what you need to know, Spirit. Okay, we've got a whole lot coming out here. Okay, we're going to start with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse is about being restless, unfocused, impulsive, and burnt out. Then I have the Sun in reverse. Okay, the Sun in reverse is about negativity, depression, and sadness. Man, Five of Cups. Cup about feeling lost. Five of Cups, regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs, new ideals, mental clarity, and success. So I feel like you have been in this really low down energy, but you're about to come out of that. And then I have the Six of Cups, which can be seen as a healing childhood trauma card. It can also be seen as a soulmate card. Seven of Pentacles. Long-term view, sustainable results, perseverance, and investment. Yeah, I got the Four of Swords. This is about resting and healing. Relaxation, meditation, contemplation, and recuperation. Okay, the Ace of Cups, love, new relationship, compassion, creativity. Nine of Wands, resilience, courage, persistence, test of faith, and boundaries. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation. A Page of Wands reverse, self-expression, all talk, no action, haphazard action, haste. Oops, I'm reading you Page of Swords on accident. Page of Wands reverse, newly formed ideas, redirecting energy, self-limiting beliefs, a spiritual path. I feel like this is you getting on a spiritual path now. After a really hard time. Perhaps this is Dark Night of the Soul energy here. But I feel like you're either just coming out of this energy or you're about to come out of it. I got the wheel. It's about cycles ending. So perhaps you were repeating cycles with even just with the pessimism and the depression and stuff. And then Two of Swords. Two of Swords, difficult decisions, weighing up options. You're at an impasse, avoidance. And then I've got the Nine of Pentacles, seeing your hard work pay off. Blow up energy. Yeah, so I feel like you're coming out of this really dark time. You're making this hard decision to do the inner work. And it's you're doing the inner work, working on the trauma. That's what all this shows. You're making that choice. And when you come out of it, this message of love or this new form of creativity is going to come in, help you stand in your power. Like you got Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles out here. You're about to start seeing your hard work paying off. I feel like this is probably something you've been waiting a while on. That is the energy I'm feeling. You put a lot of work in it. I'm going to pull some, I think this is messages from the universe. Pull some messages from the universe oracle cards for this reading. Yeah, and it seems like you're going to be collaborating with someone. It's going to help bring you that financial success. This working with someone. Okay, I've got no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul you are. And to my viewer, I believe this is you. Your energy. Spirit, any more advice for the viewer at this time? I want to mention that I keep flipping that Page of Wands back in the upright in my deck, and like every reading in the last few days, it just keeps coming out in the reverse. Is there any more advice for my viewer at this time? If you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, and I feel like for my viewers, this is referring to situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave, we are right beside you. So your spirit guides want you to know that they're there backing you up. Your angel team, whatever you resonate with. God, the universe, spirit. Hey, spirit, show me what else. Okay. Don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. I don't know. I said I love you to someone once and I definitely regretted that decision, but that's because they were a runner and avoidant. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages when you feel like you are alone in a situation. Just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else. Something more. We've got your back. So maybe you're not, you're not alone. And if you pay attention, you will always see and find signs from the universe, finding coins, finding feathers. This has been happening to me a whole lot over the last couple weeks. I've been finding feathers and coins, other little things. I found this little, well, not doing very good showing that off now, am I? Found this little crystal and this little fish and this little bear. All little things I found that definitely had not been mine. But they wanted to be here on the tarot table. Okay, what next, Spirit? What next? Okay, I'm going to pull from the Intuit Oracle just to get more information on the situation for you. What else does my viewer need to know, Spirit? What else does my viewer need to know? Well, whoa. Okay. Okay. Spirit says a lot of messages for the viewer today. We had quite a few tarot cards come out compared to normal. And we're getting a lot of the Oracle as well. Spirit, show me what else the viewer needs to know at this time, please. What does the viewer need to know? I think that we're going to stop there, Spirit, because that's a lot. It's a whole lot to read. Okay, I had to get a drink of my tea. Ooh, this is like a quarter of the deck came out. Man, lot to hear here. Number 10, mortar and pestle, blend, brew, alchemy, concoction, medicine, breaking things down, making something else, potions, spell work. I feel like this is what you're doing right now. 1 and 9, so September 1st or January 9th could be relevant to you. Rider, messenger, movement, message, travel, news, visitor, delivery, goals, green light, progress, full speed ahead. 21 and 8, so August 21st or August 12th could be relevant. Mountain, obstacle, problem, distant, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption, delays, stubborn. Like whatever you're waiting for, there have been delays coming in. It's about divine timing, protection. 2 and 6, so February 6th, June 2nd could be relevant. Clover, luck, happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, a fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, short lived. So you could be reconnecting with someone that you had a short lived fling with, or you may be about to have a short fling with someone. 22, Queen of Diamonds, which would be Queen of Pentacles, Road. Crossroads may be relevant to you since that came out. No accidents with spirit. Journey, multiple choice, travel, weigh the options, decide, free will, opportunity, independent road trip. You may be going on an independent road trip. I feel like you're in your independent energy now, though. That Queen of Pentacles glow up energy. That is you, my viewer. Number 23, seed, growth potential, change, small beginnings, big results, hope, hidden possibilities, more than meets the eye, reproduce, nutritious. Okay, I got the number 12. Megaphone, go public, be heard, shine spotlight, publish, amplify broadcast, wider audience, speak up, increase visibility, bold, major announcement. I feel like Spirit's talking to you about your mission work here. Supposed to be in the public eye with that mission work. And I know better than anyone how hard that is to do. I have had a fear of public speaking my entire life. I distinctly remember having it even in elementary school. And so this has been very hard for me to come on and do. But I'm learning. Number 6, sunrise, happy beginning, new day, darkest before dawn, hope, clarity, obstacles overcome, problems end, bright future, awakening, fresh start. And I feel like you've been waiting a while on this fresh start here. You're definitely due for it. You've put in the work. 35 and 9, anchor, stable endurance, solid, steady, restrained, secure, persevere, willpower, long lasting, persist, advantage, fortitude. Whatever you have coming toward you, it's solid. It's not going to just come and then disappear. That's a solid coming in. Okay, I got 24, Joker, wild card, surprise, opportunity, open-ended, game changer, unpredictable, adaptable, the X factor, unexpected, dark horse, advantage. I feel like this is the energy you're in right now. You are the dark horse. Nobody sees you coming. They do not see you coming. You are on fire. You're the fire horse. Number 34, waterfall, overflow and abundance, chasing after something, cry, emotional release, let it go, fulfillment, release, tears of joy. I feel like you have tears of joy coming toward you. However, you may still be a little bit in the release and cleanse and healing stage, so make sure that you cry and release. Crying is actually very, very, very healthy for us as human beings. It's how we release that emotion so it doesn't get trapped in our body. 2A, the letter A may be significant to you. Falcon, rising above, ability, strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, higher self, third eye, far reach and vision. Perhaps you're having a third eye awakening happening right now. I know that that's what I have recently been going through. I never used to, well, I cannot deliberately make myself visualize anything. However, when I meditate before I do a reading, I do get these pictures in my mind. I cannot and have never been able to force myself to visualize anything. So it's actually pretty cool, and it's something that never even used to happen up until the last, I want to say maybe over the last month, I've been having this experience. So it's pretty awesome to me. Number 15, helm, steer and clear and control, chart your course, explore, freedom, self-determination, wisdom, mastery, expert, going places, guide, skill. You are taking yourself places, my friend. You are. I feel that you are just 100% self-focused here in your energy. 16A, owl, sees through the facade, wise, aware, observant, secrets lifted, insights, knows what's going on, explore the unknown. Feel like you're a very old soul, very wise. Number 12, bridge, communication, unite, connect, and integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. And this is like the Three of Pentacles card that came out. Same energy. 23A, hummingbird, enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, nectar, sweet goodness, lift out of negativity, lightness of being. Like I said, you can see it happening from here to here. This coming out of the negativity. You're making the choice to come out of this negativity. That hummingbird's absolutely beautiful. We got a hummingbird, falcon, owl here. Birds may be very, very relevant to you. Bodies of water. We've got the anchor, the waterfall, and the bridge. And the helm, mountain, shows water. Okay, number 30, fireworks, passion, chemistry, lust, desire, kiss, celebrate happiness, exhilaration, new year, excitement, explosive, hot sex. Nice. So perhaps you do have, I just mentioned your independent energy, and then bam, the universe is like, here you go. That's how it happens, right? You got to get in that independent energy first. 4A, stallion, break free, tame versus wild, strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. Perhaps you're going to meet your sexual match here. Someone that can keep up with you. Okay, number 6, stalemate, standoff, no way out, non-committal, hold out, delay tactics, block, refusing to compromise, opponent, competition. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. I should have known. I was going to make this a love reading, but it was feeling so independent I did it. But here we go. Swan, soulmate, twin flame. Faith, a pair of things, bloom in love, the one, deep soul connection, divination, fluidity. So this is someone you were previously in a stalemate with, past connection. We did have that Six of Cups come out. Like I said, it could be seen as the soulmate, twin flame, reconnection card, reconciliation, but I feel like you do have this coming in, and yeah, that nothing compares to twin flame passion. Nothing. Man, you are the current, a person you know, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, masculine energy, absolutely amazing. Right after the twin flame, we have masculine energy coming out, which I believe this card is referring to them being in divine masculine energy, not distorted masculine, divine masculine. 31, trophy, win, victory, reputation, success, key, experience, merit, goals, recognition, fame, deserve an award, ambition, achievement. This is going to feel like an achievement. And look, that's number 31, and right under it, 13. Mirroring going on right now with you and your twin flame. You're doing all this work on yourself. They're doing all this work on themselves as well. Child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective. Boy, I feel like you and your counterpart both have new views on each other. We're going to leave that right there, the mirroring cards. 16 and 6, so June 16th may be relevant. Stars, wishes to come true, peace, miracles, dreams, feeling blessed, hopeful, falling in love, nighttime, inspiration, providence. I feel like you and the person you're connected to, your twin flame, you're both manifesting this right now. And then number 7A, white wolf, confidence, guidance, trust your inner knowing, believe in your power, instinctual freedom, resilient stamina. Now, the word freedom has come out on multiple cards this reading. I don't think I've ever done a reading where I've seen the word freedom on so many cards. This is, Spirit is telling me that this is the universe reminding you, don't chase, remain in your sovereign freedom. Do not chase when this person comes back in. That old way may be triggered, but you have to be very careful to stay in the present moment. We had that on one of these. Stay in the present moment. Watch out for red flags. If you start feeling you're chasing energy where you want to, over text, over give to this person, stop, breathe, meditate if you can, but take that moment to stop and do the deep breathing and sit with yourself and give yourself that loving you need for those few minutes. And after about 10 minutes, the urge shall pass. according to my favorite reader. And, each time you get that urge, try to do that. Stop, breathe. And during those 10 minutes, try to give yourself the loving that you're wanting to go chase after, because counterparts can't come into union until they come into inner union within themselves. And the twin flame connection is about becoming a whole sovereign being in your own being. You're not half of a soul like some people like to view twin flames as half of a soul. You're not half of anything. Okay, you share a soul, yes, twin flames do, but you're a whole being. You're a whole human being. You have your own feelings, your own thoughts, your own life story. So it's very important to keep that independence and not get lost in this person. And that's Spirit really wants me to stress that message to you. Since I now know this is a twin flame reading, I'm going to pull some cards from... We'll pull from Love's Oracle, too, to get some messages from your person connected to you. Spirit. Wow, okay. Can we try that again? A little less dramatic. Can we get some messages for my viewer from the person connected to them, please? I want to man up and honor you. Very nice. Wow. If you're getting in that divine feminine mode, you will accept no less, right? Boundary standards. You want me, you come and get me. I don't chase, I attract. I am a divine feminine. That is right. Spirit, more messages from the masculine to my viewer. Yeah, my readings are generally Spirit tends to direct them for the divine feminine. I do resonate as a divine feminine. I am in separation. It's been over an 8-year journey, and I am to the point where I don't need to, be with a twin flame. I can do this for myself. Yes. Okay, I can't hold back any longer. So this could be coming in very quickly for you. I'm sorry for not contacting you. Can you forgive me? Can we just talk it over? I wish things were different. I feel the love. So you may be sending your person love. You may be intentionally sending your person love. I know that I have definitely done that quite a bit. And usually how I do that is by placing my hand on my heart chakra and just sending the warm and vibration healing thoughts and love to my person. Will I see you again? So this person's not fully in divine masculine yet because, they're not completely confident yet. A divine masculine does not fear rejection at all. Do not chase after this person. You don't want to have to start over where you already were. You have to wait for them to come in and contact you first. Very important for the divine feminine to learn not to chase. When you stand in your power and focus on yourself, that naturally magnetizes and pulls in the masculine. You working on your inner healing, doing the inner work, they can feel and sense that. And when you ascend up and they haven't done the inner work yet, they can feel you pull away when you ascend, and they no longer have that constant your energy guiding them and helping them. So then they tend to, they have to then make the choice to rise up and do the inner work themselves. And it's energetic. It's, not something that's necessarily seen and understood from the outside. But that is how the connection works, energetically speaking. I'm not sure what else to do here, but I'm being drawn to the Divine Timing Oracle deck. And it's not often I'm drawn to timing because, Divine Timing is always at play. But Spirit, show me what the viewer needs to know about timing, please. What does the viewer need to know about timing of this coming in? October. Okay, and I know that this reading is meant for multiple people. So is there any other timing that the viewer needs to know? And now October could be relevant. Something important could have happened in October as well. Create space for it to happen sooner. So this is what I was talking about focusing on yourself. The more focused you are on becoming your most authentic self and coming into inner union within yourself, balancing your inner divine masculine, divine feminine, standing on your own 2 feet, support yourself, not chasing people, standing in your power, knowing your worth, very important, knowing your worth, no longer accepting breadcrumbs. Like, all of this is really important. Making sure you're giving yourself self-care, eating, trying to eat and drink healthy. All of these are very, very important, and they will help it come in quicker. Like, anything else, Spirit? Anything else relevant for this reading? Okay, time is still unknown for some of you. And that's because divine timing is at play, and then stop rushing things came out with that. So there may be some of you that aren't quite ready yet, that are kind of pushing, and it looks like the time on all these cards is at like 10:09. So October 9th could be very relevant, especially since the October card came out here. Anything else for this reading, Spirit? Okay, I'm going to pull from the Intuit Mini Oracle just for some signs and synchronicity, so you know this reading is for you. You already want to come out. Venus the Empress, attraction, beauty, charm, love, pleasure. Venus rules Libra and Taurus. I feel like this is, if you're in Empress energy, then this reading is meant for you. If you're in that Empress energy, Empress, divine feminine energy, you know your worth. You take care of yourself. But you also, and the Twin Flames card came out. Second Twin Flame card. So this is definitely, you will definitely resonate as a Twin Flame if this reading is meant for you. You will already believe that you are before coming upon this reading. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else of your needs? For signs and synchronicities? No, this reading is for them. And I don't think I mentioned this reading, but I always set the intention that my readings reach who they're meant to reach when they're meant to reach them. So it is a timeless reading. When you come upon it is when you're meant to find it. I am filming it on March 1st. Okay, I've got Leo the Sun, vitality, creativity, success, purpose. I already mentioned Taurus, Libra, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus could be relevant. Aries, the Emperor, protective, action-oriented, strong leader. So I feel like this. I feel like you and the person coming towards you will both be in the leader energy. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Summer, waxing crescent, opportunity, enjoyment, expansion, wait, let things unfold. Possibly something happened in this connection in the summertime. You could have met in the summer, you could have went into separation in the summer. The end, mutable, chameleon, open-minded, endings, death, wrap it up. It's a Scorpio, but mutable is Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. The end mutable makes me think it means Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus, and then the Twin Flames card came out, 1111, Mirror Reflection, Divine Counterpart. Just confirmation that you already view this person as your counterpart if this is your reading. I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.